V's and O's is a segment where we take a look at the whiteboard and go through one aspect of Villanova basketball and break it down right here, X's and O's type format. And today we're going to talk about the game against Temple, Villanova's second half output, largely driven by hitting the three-point shot. And one play in particular, one offensive possession really struck a chord for me, and it's going to involve 9 seconds, 7 passes, and 4 dribbles, and one wide open three-point shot. And I think this is emblematic of Villanova's basketball offense at its best. So Colin Gillespie, off a semi-rush opportunity, a semi-transition, takes the ball down the floor here. He ends up right here. His back is to the basket, defended by Temple, and each of these players across Sadiq Bey, Brandon Slater, Jermaine Samuels, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, right? And so the man-to-man defense allows Gillespie here, with this defender sagging off Sadiq Bey and this defender sagging a bit off Brandon Slater. Gillespie starts by passing the ball here. So that's number 1, right? And then Sadiq Bey, without blinking, moves the ball to Brandon Slater. That's pass number 2. Brandon Slater then passes it to Colin Gillespie. He's going to tick out here. Here's Colin Gillespie, right? So that's pass number 3. And again, this all in the span of 9 seconds. Gillespie now is going to dribble this ball. He gets 2 dribbles into the lane here, jump stop, finds Jeremiah Robinson-Earl with the 4th pass, as this defender is now sagging off him. Robinson-Earl very quickly here to Jermaine Samuels. That's pass number 5. And again, these defenders are working, trying to catch up to these Villanova players. The ball movement is too quick. Now Jermaine Samuels, he's going to take 2 dribbles here. He works his way into the lane. That's pass number, well, he gets to the point here, and now he's going to, as Slater comes out this way, Sadiq Bey comes here, pass number 6 right here to Brandon Slater. That's pass number 6. And then Colin Gillespie through this is moving over to here, replacing where Bey was before. Bey with the 7th pass right back to Colin Gillespie. He's wide open for 3, and he hits it. So again, 9 seconds, 7 passes, 4 dribbles, and 1 open three-point shot. This in a game that was an 11-point game at the time. With about 6.5 minutes left, it became a 14-point game. And this is a play that's emblematic of what Villanova does so well. So yeah, okay, this is a little bit, no doubt about it, it's a little bit messy on here. But let's try this one more time from the top. Gillespie, back to the basket, finds Bey. Bey moves it to Slater. Slater back to Colin Gillespie, who checks in here, dribbles inside, gets it going to Robinson-Earl. Over to Jermaine Samuels. He dribbles in here. Jump stop. Villanova's so good at utilizing the jump stop. Now Bey checks out here. Pass comes here. Gillespie out here. Extra pass. 7 passes, 9 seconds. And a wide open three-point shot. This is the Villanova offense that has built a program to win 2 national championships, a whole bunch of Big East titles in the last 5 years, and has escalated Jay Wright to the top of the coaching echelon in college basketball and beyond. It's this type of motion offense. Bear in mind, Colin Gillespie, the point guard, is the only player inside the three-point line when this play develops, and that creates the spacing for these passes. It allows the defenders, they think they have to sag off because any of these guys can beat them to the basket. And then the quick ball movement forces these players out of position and allows Villanova to get involved and inside on the penetration, where they can either go all the way to the hole, force a secondary defender, and then kick, or they can just pivot, which they do so well, and wait for an off-ball cutter. And that's the beauty of the 4-out, 1-in offense, and the beauty of having a guy like Colin Gillespie, a point guard, strong enough, smart enough, and a good enough passer to run his sets from back to the basket type looks and create looks like that. That's the Villanova offense that I'm used to seeing. That's the Villanova offense that leads to wins and titles. And that is the Villanova offense you should be looking to see over the course of this year as Jeremiah Robinson-Earl gets more experience. Jermaine Samuels continues to build the basketball IQ. Sadiq Bey continues to have a phenomenal year. And then Brandon Slater, this could be Justin Moore. You could input Cole Swider into this mix. Any of these guys can spread the floor that way, some of them better shooters than others. But really, the driver of the engine is Colin Gillespie, and this is the Villanova offense that will allow them to be successful over the rest of this year. So that's our V's and O's report here. We'll take it back to the studio in just a few minutes. Bob Long, Kevin Long, Tom Trainer here. Thanks, everybody, for being with us on the Villanova Basketball Report. And this was V's and O's.